This is the 2014 Yamaha 99 high thrust electric start hydraulic tilt trim. So on this engine, I basically went through the whole engine. I checked the engine oil and it was only like 2 inches away from the top of the dipstick hole. It was way too much oil in there. I called the customer up and told him that's either from a most likely stuck open thermostat and less likely the fuel pump diaphragm. Told him I wanted to check the thermostat and he gave me the okay, so I did, and this is what it looked like. Thermostat stuck open, whole bunch of corrosion in the system. I had to clean out the inner and outer thermostat housings, just so much caked on corrosion everywhere in there. New spark plugs, gapped prior to install. These plugs definitely needed to be replaced. New engine oil, new gear oil. I removed the lower unit and once again a whole bunch of corrosion and crap down in there. I installed the new water pump rebuild kit. I cleaned off all the old bolts, anti-seized them, wire brushed them, all that fun stuff. Cleaned up all the corrosion. I also cleaned and anti-seized the thermostat housing bolts, and yeah, anything and everything. I did that. Put in everything back together after doing everything, and she fired right up. With the engine idle was way too high at idle. I had to adjust that down more to where it's at now, but besides that, everything else is good. That's forward. Neutral. Reverse. Back to neutral. Yes, that is normal. I get asked that a lot. That's the identification information and the manufacturer date on there. There's a couple of these clips for the Garmin remote steering stuff or whatever. That one up there is pretty rusty. That one down there has been replaced, and this one right here is also pretty rusty and stuff. But the engine's running great. I just needed some love. The lower unit's definitely never been removed before. It still had the factory paint on the bolts, on the shift rod nuts, on everything. You could tell that it's never been removed before ever. Like I said, this is just part of what was inside of the engine. I had to vacuum out and clean and scrape and all that fun stuff, but yeah, everything's all good now. On this engine, this is a 2004 Mercury inline 4-cylinder EFI 4-stroke. Quite a bit of things going on with that one. The steering's frozen up. Spark plugs definitely need to be replaced. I hooked up to it and he has like 272 hours, I believe, that was on it. But the thermostat, I removed the thermostat cover. That's all cruddy and stuff. The anode, well, the trim tab anode that was underneath there, that snapped off. And he tried to drill and stuff it out, and that's where that's at. He'd broken off the easy out inside of it and a whole bunch of other stuff. But I last serviced this engine in 2020. That's the date that I put on the oil filter. The engine oil needs to be replaced. The gear oil needs to be replaced. The rectifier is all burnt up and oozing stuff out of it. So quite a bit of stuff that needs to be done with that one. I'm gonna get all the parts ordered for that. I already talked to the customer about that. But as far as this 2014 Yamaha 99, this one's golden. This one's good to go for a while now.